When I first started traveling 8 years ago, all I needed was my trusty GoPro and my phone. But as I got a little more serious about creating beautiful images and videos, I needed to upgrade my gear for a drone, a full-frame camera, lenses and batteries and etc. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my personal tips and tricks on how to travel abroad securely and without stress. So my first tip I got for you is my packing strategy. It's simple. I bring 2 bags, a carry-on for my clothes and a personal item for my camera gear. So the carry-on goes in the overhead bin and my personal item goes underneath my seat by my feet. This way I can keep an eye on my gear and avoiding the risk of getting it lost or damaged during my travel. So I never check any bags. By using this strategy, I can easily grab my bags when I land and exit the airport without having to wait on my bags on the carousel. Before I get into which bags that I use, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like. That really helps for my channel and it motivates me to create more videos. So tip number 2 is pick the right backpack. For my carry-on bag, I use the 40-liter Osprey Fairview because it meets most of the airline's carry-on requirements. And for my personal item, I use different bag depending on where I'm going to travel. Usually I will bring either the Shimoda Action X30 or the Brevity Jumper bag. On that note, I'll be right back because my battery is dying. So on that note, keep in mind that not all airlines allow personal items. You have to go to your airline website and check if there's any additional fees for bringing a personal item into the plane, because sometimes they will have to charge you. So make your research before booking. Make your research. Make it. I recently reviewed the Shimoda Action X30 backpack and I found that it's the perfect hiking camera backpack due to its waist belt and other features. So if you're planning an outdoor backpacking trip, I highly recommend this one. However, if I'm traveling to a place where I'll be walking into town a lot, I prefer to use the Brevity Jumper bag because it's a more minimal and sleek bag and I avoid the bulkiness and the weight of the Shimoda. Let me get it. Wait a sec. So here I am talking about this bag and not even showing it to you guys. So this is the Brevity. It's so small and sleek, like I said. I really love this minimal look of this backpack, which is perfect for personal and everyday use. One of the good features of this bag is its side access, which make it easy to take my camera out on the go, like you can see here. It also has a top compartment right here that you can fit anything you want, like a jacket. So this camera is really lightweight and this is one of the key features that I was looking for since I can wear it all day without straining my back. It's also low-key and it doesn't look like a traditional camera backpack. It looks more like a school bag, you know, like if you're going to school and I was 14 years old again. However, the best thing that I love about this backpack is that it's so small and that it meets the requirement for personal item. You're never gonna get questioned about like, is this bag too heavy or too big to fit as a personal item? It's just gonna fit anywhere. Do I do 3 like this or 3 like this or 3? Tip number 3, the airport security. When you go through the airport security or bag inspection, you generally don't need to take out your camera from your backpack like you do for computers. However, it's possible that they will ask you to take out your camera for inspection. It depends from airport to airport. There's no general rule about this. I've had different experiences. Sometimes they ask me to take out my camera for my bag and sometimes they don't. So it's coin toss. If they do ask to inspect my bag, it's probably because something in the scan raised their concern. And in my case, it was a Allen key or hex key. So in the future, I'll consider removing that tool from my bag to avoid any delays. So number 4 is insurance for your camera equipment. I highly recommend that you get some insurance for your gear in case it gets stolen or broken. I personally have travel insurance with my home insurance for my camera gear. So really guys, having an insurance is really practical because it gives you peace of mind and don't have to worry so much about, is my gear okay? Am I gonna get stolen? It just gives you like the freedom of creating beautiful images. Okay, number 5 is drone laws. If you're planning to bring a drone on your next vacation or travel, it's important to check online to see if the country you're visiting allows drones. I always do my research ahead of time just to avoid any complication during my trip. So far, I've never had any problems bringing my drone in any country, but it's better be safe than sorry. Number 6, blend in and be cautious. Depending on my destination, I try not to look too touristy. I never bring like jewelry or bracelets or expensive watch. So during my time in Ecuador, I actually got pickpocketed by 2 children in broad daylight. Luckily, they didn't steal anything from me that day. I didn't have my camera bag. I was just walking around town. But if I had my camera with my tripod and my camera on my camera clip, maybe that would have been a different story. Yeah, so since that day, I try to be more cautious when I take my camera out in public. You never know who's watching with a malicious intent. But remember to enjoy the moment also. Don't stress out about anyone try to pickpocket you because I told you that story. Anyways, guys, that was my tips and tricks on how to travel with camera gear. Once again, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, please. As I said, it really helps me and motivates me to create more videos. So that's it. I hope you liked the video and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.